Imagine a world where reality is distorted by the prism of human consciousness. How do our perceptions shape our experiences and interactions? This question lies at the heart of Virginia Woolf's seminal novel, To The Lighthouse. The novel is a profound exploration of life's ebb and flow, a family's intricate dynamics, and the subtle, often unspoken emotions that underpin human relationships. It is set against the backdrop of a summer at the Ramsay family's holiday home on the Isle of Skye, Scotland. The story unfolds in three sections: the window, time passes, and the lighthouse. The first section introduces us to the Ramsay family, the authoritarian Mr. Ramsay, the nurturing Mrs. Ramsay, and their 8 children, particularly the youngest James, who yearns to visit the lighthouse. The narrative is interwoven with the perspectives of their guests, particularly the independent Lily Briscoe, who is drawn to Mrs. Ramsay despite their opposing views on women's roles. Woolf's narrative style, often referred to as stream of consciousness, is a significant element in the novel. She delves into each character's internal thoughts, emotions, and perceptions, revealing their complex personalities and relationships. The seemingly trivial events of daily life take on profound significance through the characters' internal monologues. In Time Passes, the second section, Woolf employs a more abstract narrative style to depict the passage of a decade, during which World War I occurs and several characters, including Mrs. Ramsay, die. The narrative voice shifts from the characters' perceptions to an impersonal perspective, echoing the relentless march of time and the insignificance of individual lives against its backdrop. In the final section, The Lighthouse, the remaining Ramsay family and Lily Briscoe return to the summer house. James finally fulfills his childhood dream of visiting the lighthouse, and Lily completes a painting she started years ago, symbolizing the culmination of personal journeys and the continuous cycle of life. In summary, To The Lighthouse is a profound exploration of human consciousness, relationships, and the passage of time. It delves into the intricacies of family dynamics, the complexities of human emotions, and the subjective nature of reality. Through its unique narrative style and profound thematic depth, the novel challenges us to reflect on our perceptions and experiences, making it a timeless literary masterpiece.
The complexities of relationships, the tug and pull of emotions, and the ebb and flow of life, all encapsulated in the intricate tapestry that is Virginia Woolf's To The Lighthouse. In the first part of the novel, The Window, we're introduced to a world seen through the eyes of the Ramsay family. It's within this family dynamic that the characters grow and evolve, each with their distinct personalities and traits, each reflecting a different aspect of human nature. James, the young boy with a heart full of dreams, yearns to visit the lighthouse. He's a character whose innocence and naivety are gradually tempered by the harsh realities of life and the stern authoritarianism of his father, Mr. Ramsay. Speaking of Mr. Ramsay, he's an intriguing character, isn't he? On the surface, he's stern and rigid, a man who seemingly has no qualms about crushing his son's dreams of visiting the lighthouse with his pessimistic weather predictions. Yet, behind that tough exterior, he's a man plagued with self-doubt, a man who relies heavily on the emotional support of his wife, Mrs. Ramsay. Then we have Mrs. Ramsay, the woman who holds the family together. She's a character who's constantly striving to please everyone, a woman whose nurturing nature makes her a favorite among family and friends. Yet, she's also a woman whose life is deeply rooted in tradition, a woman who stands in contrast to the independent Lily Briscoe. Lily Briscoe, the fiercely independent woman who ironically finds herself drawn to Mrs. Ramsay. Her character is a testament to the complexities of human emotions, the contradictions that exist within us. She's a woman who's in love with the idea of love, a woman who's trying to navigate her way through the labyrinth of life. In the end, To The Lighthouse is a celebration of life in all its complexities. It's a novel that takes us on a journey through the intricacies of human relationships, a journey that's as unpredictable as the weather that surrounds the lighthouse. It's a novel that serves as a reminder that life, much like a summer's day, is fleeting, and that all we can do is savor the moments before they slip away. As we delve into the depths of To The Lighthouse, we come to realize that the lighthouse is more than just a physical structure. It's a symbol, a beacon of hope in the midst of life's chaos. It's a symbol of the dreams and aspirations that guide us through life, a symbol of the light that shines even in the darkest of times. While reflecting on the novel, one can't help but be moved by the depth of Woolf's characterization and her profound understanding of human nature. It's a novel that resonates with the reader, a novel that's as timeless as The Lighthouse itself. In the end, To The Lighthouse is not just a novel. It's a mirror held up to life, a mirror that reflects the complexities and contradictions that make us human. It's a novel that teaches us that life, much like a journey to the lighthouse, is a journey worth taking.
"Life stands still here," Mrs. Ramsay said. "Nothing fades." This quote from Virginia Woolf's To the Lighthouse encapsulates the timeless nature of the human condition, a theme that resonates throughout the novel. The beauty of this work lies in its exploration of life's complexities, the relationships we forge, and the enduring quest for meaning and connection. Woolf presents these themes through her vivid characterization of the Ramsay family and their intricate interactions. The summer house on the Isle of Skye serves as a microcosm for the broader world, where life's dramas and dilemmas play out. Here the lighthouse stands as a symbol of hope, aspiration, and unfulfilled desires, particularly for young James, who longs to visit it. Woolf's masterful use of stream of consciousness technique immerses us in the inner worlds of her characters. We see the stern authoritarian figure of Mr. Ramsay soften into a vulnerable man, dependent on his wife. We witness Mrs. Ramsay's ceaseless efforts to please everyone around her, a trait that endears her to all. And then, there's Lily Briscoe, who represents the struggle for independence and the desire to break free from societal expectations. Even though she's drawn to Mrs. Ramsay, who embodies traditional gender roles, Lily strives to create her own path. Woolf's characters are complex, multifaceted, and deeply human. They grapple with their desires, fears, and insecurities, mirroring our own struggles. Through them, Woolf explores the human condition, the fleeting nature of life, and the search for meaning. Now, consider this. How does Woolf's exploration of these themes resonate with you? What aspects of the characters' lives and struggles speak to your own experiences? As you ponder these questions, remember that To the Lighthouse is more than just a novel. It's a mirror that reflects our own lives, desires, and dilemmas. So, delve deeper into the world of the Ramsays. Explore their joys and sorrows, their dreams and disappointments. In their story, you might just find echoes of your own, because in the end, we are all on a journey, much like the one to the lighthouse. And as Woolf shows us, it's the journey, with all its twists and turns, that truly matters.